Holyoke from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. You guys have hit an amazing benchmark. What happened? What's the announcement today?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's just a little while ago that we realized that we topped the $1 billion mark in the total effort or cumulative effort or value of our on-the-ground conservation work. So, that's a combination of the worth of our land projects, the funds that are raised by our volunteers, contributed by our members, our sponsors, and all sorts of folks over 31 years. So it's a pretty great deal. We're excited.
And it's interesting in your news release how you work it out as far as seconds and years and money, and it's pretty ironic.
Yeah, it is. It's funny. I went online and was just kind of Googling how much is a billion, because it's really hard to understand. I mean, a billion grains of sand or a billion pine needles or something, and saw that I think $1 billion bills lay end to end, go around the world something like 4 times. And then when I looked at time, it said 1 billion seconds equals 31.6888 years. And what's really ironic about that is if you do the math, we were founded in mid-May of 1984, which was 31 and a half years ago, or actually 31 years and 6 months ago. So it's almost exact. And so, if you apply a little math, which even a communications major can do every once in a while, then that equates roughly $1 of value for every second of our existence. And so we're excited about that, to have been able to at least make a slight difference out there on the ground for elk and elk country.
Sure. So as you look forward, as the next $1 billion begins to accumulate, what kind of things do you have in the works?
Well, we've really put more of a focus on some public access issues. We have a lot of land, public land that's difficult to get to, and so we're focusing and looking for any little tracts of land that might open the door to more access of public lands that are kind of landlocked around various private ranches and that sort of thing. So that's one of the things we're doing. Of course, we remain heavily involved in just habitat stewardship work and kind of spicing up the habitat that's out there through forest thinning and noxious weed projects and prescribed burns and that sort of thing. And also, one of the things that's really exciting is the folks in West Virginia they've already approved, and they're looking to bring elk back on the native range in West Virginia where they lived hundreds of years ago, and they're just starting to trickle in from across the border from where they are now. But they want to restore some herds, kind of like Missouri's done recently, and Virginia and some other places back east. So that's really fun.